I recently created this epic banger of my friend Veronica, and I thought I want to get this on a metal print, so I figured this would be a perfect learning experience for you on how to order from McKenna Pro.
You see, the hustle that keeps the lights on isn't the same one that grows the empire. You have to have that craving for more. So stop listening to the chatter and focus on reaching for greatness. And no matter what, keep making bangers. I am Josh Russell.
So like I said, I recently shot a photo of my friend Veronica, and I'm going to put it on the screen right now because it is probably one of my favorite photos I've shot in a very, very long time. It always seems that I'm working with Veronica that we always get some of my best shots. So first of all, shout out to Veronica. But the point is this photo is going to look amazing on print, and I wanted to go ahead and order myself a metal print. Now, full disclosure, my friends over at McKenna are helping me out with this metal print, but what I want to do is I want to walk you through the process on how to order from their website. It is very simple once you get the understanding of it. So that's what I want to kind of show you, is how to actually order from them and show you how simple it really is. Now, the first thing we want to do is we want to go to McKenna's website. This is McKennaPro.com. You can go ahead, link is in the description down below, and if you go to their website and you sign up, you can save 10% on your first order. So go ahead, click the link down below. But what we need to do is we need to go ahead and we need to click on Order Now. Now, I already have an account, so it's automatically going to pull up the account, but if it didn't, what you would need to do is you would need to register. Now, to register it, you actually have to register and wait for an approval email. It's not just like any other website where you can just go and purchase something and be good to go. You actually need an account through McKenna. Now, that is kind of a downside for some people, but honestly, I like it a lot better because it keeps my account locked down. I know that what I'm getting is right, and I actually see the progress of my orders, so it's really a good thing. Now, it might come off as kind of confusing when you originally need to set it up, but I promise it's not. It's really easy. Just follow the steps, wait for the email, and then you're good to go. Now, after we've done that, after we've got our account set up, we're going to come to this screen right here, and basically we'll just drop that splash screen. McKenna Pro actually creates all sorts of amazing products. They have art blocks, albums, they have actual prints if you're just looking for some luster or some glossy prints. They have what's called barnwood, which is super, super cool too. But what I want is, because this photo is super vibrant, super colorful, I want a metal print. So we're going to just go here and we're going to click metal print. Now, there are multiple options once you get into metal print. You could do a curved one. You can do a float, which actually floats off of a frame. You can do metal wall murals. You can do the wood display blocks. But what I just want photos right here. Now, from there, we're going to go in here. We're going to see all the sizes that they offer. And what I want to do is I want to do a 16 by 24 because I feel like that's going to look really good on my wall. I might even try to put it back here somewhere. We'll see what it looks like when it comes in. But what we want to do is we want to go ahead and create that 16 by 24. And by doing that, we're just going to go right here to a 16 by 24. It's about $105. Super reasonable, especially for the professional metal print that you're going to get. Now, I know that there can be other companies out there that offer cheaper ones, but there's a reason that a lot of those companies are cheaper, because the product itself is also cheaper. So just be careful when you're doing that. Now, from here, it's as simple as bringing your image in, and I'm just going to drag it down to the bottom here. And then we'll just go ahead and we'll click it and drag it up in there. Now, you notice that it automatically rotated the image. That way this fits correctly. So now I have it set there. It is ready to go. If I wanted to, I could move it around. Now, I went into Photoshop and made sure this was exactly 16 by 24 with just a little bit of play here. So I don't really need to do that, but all you need to do is just grab it and drag it around and put it where you want it. From here now, we're pretty much done. There are a few options on the side that you could go through. If you want glossiness, which is what I wanted it to be as bright and pop off that as much as possible. There's a semi-gloss, there is a metallic, which anything that is clear, the metal will kind of show through a little bit, as well as the matte look, which will keep down the glare. But when you do the matte look, you're also losing some of that vibrance in the color. So just keep that in mind. You can go ahead and you can turn it directly into black and white. If you wanted to print this right here in black and white, you could do that. There's an option for rounded corners or square corners. I'm opting for the rounded corners because I want to make sure that, one, I don't stab myself, and two, I feel that if for some reason it falls, the rounded corners will save it just a little bit more from bending and getting all warped. Now from there, we could add in a frame option if we wanted to actually float this. There is an option for the float frames down here as well. There are multiple different styles of backings. I'm going to opt for the metal hanger. That way I can try to decide how I want to hang it later. But if you wanted to do standoffs, you could do standoffs, which would actually make it stand off of the wall. You could do an easel back. You can do all sorts of things. They have a rod and ring option, but I'm going to keep it with just the metal hanger. That's the way that I want to do it. So we'll go down. We have the flush frames. And then you can also, if you wanted to, and you're making this for some type of hanging sign or something, you could add holes to it. But I'm good to go. This is all I need to do. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to click add to cart. Now you notice that it popped up in here into add to cart. We'll go over here. I'm ready to go. I could do a standard digital color correction if I wanted. I could do a digital transfer of images. We could get a CD of our images if we want, or we can do any sort of special instructions left for notes. And then from there, we're just going to go ahead. We're going to click check out and enter our information, enter our shipping. Now with shipping, typically what I've seen from McKenna in the past is about 2 days. Sometimes it can be a little bit longer. Now I'm ordering this one on a Thursday, so it probably won't be here until early next week, which I'm okay with. But the shipping is cheap. They're based in Iowa, so if you're anywhere in the Midwest, you usually get it pretty quick. Honestly, even on the East Coast and West Coast, friends that I've seen order from McKenna using this website, you get it pretty quick. So I don't have a problem ever with shipping. I've worked with other print companies that I have had problems. This one is not one of them. So like I said, it's pretty simple to order from McKenna Pro. I can't wait for this print to come in. I'm actually going to do another video of the unboxing of it because I want to show you the quality. But in the meantime, thank you for watching this video. If this is your first time seeing me and this helped you, please consider hitting that subscribe button, the bell notification, the like, all of that fun stuff. Let me know where you're watching from and where you're at in your photography journey, and if there's anything that I can do to help you out. Otherwise, maybe check this video out right here because I think this one might help you too. I'm pretty sure that I'll see you in the next video. Deuces.